Alright, so we switched sides here. We're going to come right up to this corner here by the fence, see if we can get out into this white water here a little bit. Kind of tricky fishing here though. Kind of like to stand right on this concrete, but I feel like it's a little unstable. Trying to stand up here and try and get up into that white water. Crazy me, I was expecting to get something on the first cast there. Pretty much can get pretty close to where these guys are fishing over here. And that's right where they're floating their bobbers. I saw he had gotten a bullhead up there when I went up there. He just had something hit this. Either a little bluegill or a crappie or something. Didn't need it though. I wonder if I can stand on this concrete safely without sliding down. I got a little fence here I can use to brace my foot. That'll give me a little better casting here. Looks like I saw another carp surface over there. He's had another little nibble. Not getting any weeds on it. Just trying to get out to the middle there. Get something out of here today. Still no weeds. Let's try a little further down. But I know those carp are down there. There's another splash out there. Something ought to hit this. Maybe they got themselves spoiled on that live bait wherever these guys are throwing. You got 4 lines down here that I can see. No, 5. When you got 5 lines hanging down here, it's not helping you. I wanted to let that drop down to see how far the bottom was, but this is pretty shallow, so dig into those weeds down there. This is so heavily overfished, though. That's the thing. I don't want to toss it up in there where them guys got all the lines hanging down and get caught up in that. Let's get a little closer to this wall here. It's a little tough to balance. We're on this angle here. That's pretty much been the status quo here. We get a little nibble. I'm just going to try and swim this thing instead of jigging it. Considering how many lines they have down up there. And, oh, hello. We got a big frog right here. What the heck? He's camped out right here. Look at this guy. You can get a shot of this guy. I don't know if you can see that guy or not. Big old frog right there. I think it's a fence there. She's just hanging out with us here. Usually they take off, but he didn't seem to mind. Let's try in front of these little boulders here. See if there's something hanging out over here. there's that snag out there. I think there's some rocks out there somewhere. There's an egret back there on that island, so he's back there fishing. I kind of want to walk this stream and go to the back part of this stream where we fished that one day. It's not looking too good over here. So this corner seems to be our best shot over here, and I do remember an area near this wall that was good. Look at that big old frog right there. He's sitting on the fence right now, just hanging out right there. Try not to disturb him, but I'm gonna have to step on his fence here. He don't mind. He's still just hanging out there. Try actually jigging this up and down like a jig. Alright, we got our plastic worm set up here. Got a nice kind of double-sided. There isn't much greenery in here, so I didn't want to go with a green. There's a bunch of bluegills swimming through here, little ones. So maybe something's around to eat those guys. I just want to try and nail that other shoreline, that opposite shoreline, and hope it's not as shallow as this side. See if I can get something to grab this plastic worm. Hopefully not something too big that I can't deal with. Let's see what this worm's doing, if it's falling the right direction. Yeah, looks like it's falling on the pink side, on the worm-looking side. Just gonna move our bike up here in a second. Got a little shoreline here I can work with to get down here. I don't know, maybe because it's so shallow in here, maybe that's why there's no one in here. I want to get over to that pile of branches over there. Normally you got guys with lines out over here. Pretty quiet. This worm seems to want to flip onto the other side when I reel it in for some reason. We should have a little depth out in the middle here, I would think. Just getting our drag set. Oh, I only got a guy out here. I want to get close to those branches, but I don't want to get into them. This worm goes down, down. And then I think it stopped right there. Looks like that guy that came is going to hit that corner by the bridge over there. There's an egret. Those guys are out here looking. The current does take my worm a little bit. Let's head a little bit further in here. It's gone. Alright, he gave up pretty quickly over here in this corner. Casting a crankbait in there. This is pretty much the hot corner over here. I don't really have a good crankbait right now, so I have to hope something will maybe grab this worm for me. It is pretty low and slow in the stream here, so maybe a worm might work. I know there's a lot of bluegill stuff here along the shoreline. I could probably get with that little jig. So I would think I could get them. Pretty small bluegill though. I can see them I can see them in the water here. See if I can get to that shoreline over there without getting caught in the tree like that guy did. I'm hoping for a bass. Even a walleye I could probably handle on this. Maybe not get bitten off. Anything else though, I'm gonna be in trouble. This is really shallow though. Doesn't take much to get this worm to the surface. Why'd that line stop? Because it wanted me to fish right there. So we got somebody on the other side of the stream too. Let's hook up our little panfish. Maybe with the spinner. We really need some help here.